Sanjay's Rakhi. Nina and her mother perused the marketplace, examining rows and rows of tables groaning with the weight of homemade food, jewelry, and paper cutouts. Stopping at one table, Nina's mother held up a bracelet made of thread. "What about this Rakhi for Sanjay?" she asked. Nina looked at the Rakhi in her mother's hand. "It's nice," she said, "but this Raksha Bandhan, I want Sanjay's Rakhi to be special. I'm going to keep looking." Nina turned back to the display of Rakhis. Tomorrow was Raksha Bandhan. This festival was always held on a full moon in August. Raksha Bandhan was a holiday just for siblings. On this day, brothers and sisters declared their affection and devotion for each other with words, rituals, and small gifts. Sisters wished their brothers well. Brothers promised to protect sisters from harm. Nina had always loved celebrating Raksha Bandhan with her brother Sanjay. Each year they would look forward to the holiday, the special dishes, and the presents. But this year the festival meant more to her than it had in the past. Sanjay was walking home from school one day that spring when he saw Nina surrounded by a group of older students. At first he was glad that she had made some new friends, but when he approached them, he saw that one of the boys held Nina's school books. Papers and pencils were scattered on the ground, and Nina was crouching on the ground crying. Sanjay pushed the boys aside and knelt down beside Nina. "Come on, let's go home," he said gently. He helped her gather her things, and with a scathing glance at the bullies, he led her away. No one from school had teased his little sisters since then. Raksha Bandhan was a time for honoring the bond between brothers and sisters, but until now Nina had treated it like any other fun holiday. Since Sanjay had stood up for her, she understood what it meant to him to promise his protection. The festival now held more significance for Nina than ever. She had decided to buy Sanjay the most beautiful Rakhi she could afford. Nina wandered over to another table and looked at the Rakhis. Right away one caught her eye. This Rakhi had a band made of brightly colored thread. In the center was a sunburst of gold paper and turquoise beads. She grinned when the salesman told her how much the Rakhi cost. "Mom, I found it," Nina cried. "Look what I'm going to give Sanjay." Question 11. In the story, Nina decides A. Why she wants to buy a special Rakhi, B. Which Rakhi to buy for her brother, C. What gifts she will receive at the festival, D. What dishes she will cook for the festival. 12. Most of the story takes place at F. Nina and Sanjay's house, G. The market, H. The festival, J. Nina and Sanjay's school. 13. Which of the following will most likely happen next? A. Nina will buy the Rakhi for Sanjay. B. Nina will continue to shop for Rakhis. C. Nina will ask her mother to buy the Rakhi. D. Nina will promise to protect Sanjay. 14. Which word best describes Nina in this story? F. Upset, G. Thankful, H. Unsure, J. Helpful. 15. Which sentence best describes the theme of the story? A. A gift is only good if it costs a lot of money. B. Preparing for a festival takes a lot of time. C. Sometimes people need help in picking the perfect gift. D. Giving gifts is as rewarding as receiving them. sandy skyscrapers to clay cobras. What in the world is coating your sneakers? Is silt stuck between the zigzags? Is clay caked to your laces? Is sand scraping your toes? Gravel gorging your heel? A soil scientist knows the difference between silt, clay, sand, and gravel. Do you? It's simple if you remember. It's only a matter of size. Sand and gravel are made of different sized pieces of rock. Gravel is made up of coarser rock, about the size of a marble or larger. Sand is tiny, fine, and gritty, about the size of a freckle, perfect for building sandy skyscrapers at the shore. Silt and clay are also made of rock, but the pieces are so tiny that you can't see them with the naked eye. So how can you tell the difference without a microscope? Your fingers can figure it out. Soil with lots of silt in it feels creamy, like buttery icing. Soil with lots of clay in it feels sticky and rolls between your fingers like modeling clay. Perfect for creating clay cobras. Most folks have a mixture of gravel, sand, clay, and silt in their backyards. What's in yours? If you live on a beach, you may have only one type of soil, sand. If you live inland, perhaps you'll find all 4 types. Wherever you live, if you enjoy getting messy, you'll have fun performing this experiment to find out. It's as easy as pie, mud pie. What you'll need: 1-quart bucket or bowl, hand shovel, 1 cup water, finely meshed wire sieve, 1 gallon water for washing, play clothes. What to do: 1. Use the hand shovel to dig a soil sample from the yard. Ask an adult where you may dig. 2. Fill the bucket or bowl half full with soil. 3. Add 1/2 cup water and mix with your hands until the thick mud sticks together like a giant meatball. Add more water if the soil is still too dry. Be careful not to add too much water. It will make the soil soupy. 4. Rub your fingers together and feel the soil texture. Do you feel rock pieces about as big as marbles? If so, you have gravel in your soil. Does it feel gritty like sandpaper? If so, you have sand in your soil. Does it coat your skin and feel creamy like buttery icing? If so, you have silt in your soil. Does it feel sticky, and can you roll it into a snake shape? If so, you have clay in your soil. To better see the sand and gravel, put the soil into the sieve and rinse the silt and clay away with water until only rock pieces are left. What colors do you see? Are the pieces rounded or angular? Congratulations! You've just completed tests done by real soil scientists, and you've discovered what kinds of soil are in your own backyard. Don't forget to wash up before going into your house. Questions. 16. Sand, gravel, silt, and clay are alike because they: F. Are all made of rock. G. Are all bigger than a freckle. H. Can all be found at or near a beach. J. Can all be seen without a microscope. 17. In which step do you test the soil by feeling it? A. 1, B. 3, C. 4, or D. 6. 18. According to the article, how would the reader know if there was gravel in the soil? F. It would contain rock pieces. G. It would feel like sandpaper. H. It would coat your skin. J, it would feel sticky. 19. Which sentence from the article states a fact? A, soil with lots of clay in it feels sticky and rolls between your fingers like modeling clay, perfect for creating clay cobras. B, a soil scientist knows the difference between silt, clay, sand, and gravel. C, wherever you live, if you enjoy getting messy, you'll have fun performing this experiment to find out. D, sand is tiny, fine, and gritty, about the size of a freckle, perfect for building sandy skyscrapers at the shore. 20. Which part of the directions is most important to follow? F, mixing the right amount of water in with the soil. G, making sure the skin is fully coated with soil. H, making sure the snake shape is long. J, using the right kind of bucket.